Welcome back to the Hot Slice. I'm creative director Josh Keown. With me today, executive editor of Pizza Today, Denise Greer. Hello, Denise.
Hey there, Josh. How are you going?
I'm doing very well. It's a beautiful day. We just got off the line with a beautiful guest, very inspiring. Tell the audience who we talked to today.
Man, I'm all smiles after talking to Ali Haider. He is chef owner at 786 Wood-Fired Pizza, and he has actually two locations now, one in Sun Valley, California, and the other one is in Pasadena. Very different markets. He is just a big ball of positive energy. I'm just all smiles from talking to him, and he makes me motivated to get out and just conquer the world.
He's one of those pizza makers who thinks outside the box all the time. And he's also a fun fact, Denise. Fun fact, Ali used to be a Lamborghini model.
Yes, I did know that.
and it makes sense once you meet him. I mean, like, he lights up a room. I met him in Expo a couple years ago, had his margarita. I think he was in the Napolitana division. Just like I said, he lights up a room. Great guy. And it was really great to talk to him.
Yeah, I had him on one of my panels at Pizza Expo called Young Guns, and he was so motivational, and he gave so much good advice to everyone in the room. He's just so knowledgeable. I take a lot away from what he has to say. He's very creative as a chef. Takes a lot of international flavors into the mix, and he'll also share how his pizzeria is halal. So that's going to be interesting for a lot of people that don't know what that is to learn a little bit more about it. And he just believes in simplicity on his menu. And so he's really creative.
All right. Well, without any further ado, let's get to Ali Haider.
Hey everyone, it's Katie, art director at Pizza Today, here to interrupt your podcast with a short commercial break. Your friends at Message on Hold are happy to introduce our voice-over IP service. Message on Hold Phones is our solution for phone service. If the internet goes down, it's no problem. You can still take online and phone orders. No busy signal ever. Professionally recorded, customized messaging for your business ensures that your customer gets the message that you want delivered to them every time. Save money and get new phones. Visit www.messageonholdservice.com/phones. And now, back to the slice.
Thanks for joining us on the Hot Slice. How's everything going in California?
A blessing, buddy, blessing. Especially with the crazy things happening, and especially on top of that, we had the fires here. As if that wasn't enough, And
Right.
then recently, the big one was the war. The Armenia and the Azerbaijan thing going on. So we do have one of the largest community of Armenians in Los Angeles.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So rest of the U.S. it didn't matter much, but for us, the freeways were locked down, almost like Black Lives Matter again.
Oh wow. Bit. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't heard. So yeah.
Wow.
And anything happens, it affects the business. That's like the very thin line you're going with.
Yeah. So what's happening with your business right now? Tell us what's happening at 786.
Well, I'm sure you guys know we have two locations now. So the first one was
congrats.
Thank you. First one is in Sun Valley, and the second one is in Pasadena now. It's hanging in there. I feel this is a survival mode. So if anybody can just survive the storm, and they are the winners. So my focus is just I'm healthy, my family's healthy, my team is healthy, their family's healthy, and I think we just killed it. So that's all.
Yeah, if you survive this, it's you're gonna be everybody's gonna be so much stronger on the other side,
Yes.
And
yes.
prepped for anything.
Totally. And more than the business too, because God bless, we can pull in later, but the spirits, the moral of the team, because even in my team, somebody or the other far away is getting COVID, and then so it kind of stays with them for longer. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden they're like, oh my God, they're taking precautions. I'm like, hey, I told you guys, you got to be careful. So in a weird way, that's kind of helping them. So initially, the first couple of months, I was on top of them. It's like, no, you got to, be as clean as possible and no pulling it down and all that stuff. But now I see that. So no, they're like all masked up. They're like, NASA scientists making pizzas. So,
Right. It takes a while to, that's a fundamental change. That's a huge change. So it's something that's just hard to do overnight. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So where are your locations at right now? Are you guys able to have any dine-in, or are you still doing strictly carry out right now?
Carry out is like number one at 786 because the whole restaurant's about 650 square feet. So I just kind of made it like an express. So that's the carry out. And luckily for us, from my Pasadena location, we have a huge patio. And like a proper patio is originally designed that way. And then so for anybody like bigger families, and for me, I would get big families like 10, 12 people, one family, and coming in and they want to enjoy it right away because we still don't deliver, so they would come in Pasadena. So it's just this way we could get the same crowd. But if you wanted to go, you can pick it here. If you want, sit and enjoy, you can come to Pasadena, and then I've spread out tables there, and it works out. We got lucky, really. It's been a blessing. From my 76, there's a park next door.
Oh,
So
nice.
all of a sudden that's like golden.
yeah,
So
for
people
sure.
whether sit out and people want to come out of the house. So they use the park chairs and perfect, use their trash can too. So it's all done.
That's a ready-made. So when did the Pasadena location open up?
It's been about 9 months now.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I saw you guys are doing limited hours at Pasadena. You're doing like a Wednesday to Sunday. Is that right?
Yes.
Kind of what went into doing that versus the expanded hours you have at 765 in Sun Valley.
At 76, over there.
76, sorry.
Right behind that was too at 786. I was like demand and supply kind of theory. So the first 3 months when I was there, we would open from 7 in the morning till 10, and I would be there every day. So this way I was gauging when the crowd comes in, what days I can take off. Or so then we realized, you know what, days, no, because God bless, all days, lunch and dinner were busy, but the afternoons were slow initially. So the first year and a half, 2 years, we were closed during afternoon. And people were like, well, what kind of pizza place is this? You're closed. I was like, yeah, it's just like sushi. So how they close? Yeah, I got it. So that would be fine. And then we started noticing people are banging the door. There's a line. As soon as we would open up at 5, it's like, you know what? This is a good chance. Let's open up afternoon too. So then we opened. So it's like 7 days a week, from morning till evening at 786. Whereas Pasadena, I really wanted, it's a different crowd there. It's a little different crowd. So I really wanted to make it very special and unique. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday. Those are the 4 days. Now, God bless, I'm at the stage. I'm trying to open kill the afternoons. We had afternoons off there. Now I'm trying to cover that up too. So for Saturday and Sunday, no breaks. So from morning, evening, we open all throughout. So I go along with the demand and supply. When people keep on complaining, I call it happy complaints. Like, come on, man, I come here, you always close, always. So, okay, let's open it up for them. So it's been working out.
Has it been pretty easy to operate the two locations at the same time, especially dealing with a lot of the restrictions and the standards that you have to do now with the coronavirus?
Easy in a way.
Easier. Yeah.
But I would say for me, my crowd is completely different at both places. Like my completely, which even I was shocked. So I was like, hey, great. I made this happen. God bless. All I have to do is just repeat it. Now, in fact, this is better. It's like 5 times bigger. No, no, the crowd was different. So, but now I can say finally, after 9 to about 10 months, I can understand the people there, and I'm playing, their game to serve them, and they're enjoying it more. So initially they didn't like us. They're like, it's the same thing with the timing. Hey, what kind of pizza places? They would complain at everything. But now they're trying to understand the same things. Are like, aha, because it's a specialty, so we got to come on their time. So it's been working out good. Changing everything, yes. So I have a big procedure. Like my team comes in the morning and we check the temperature and everything for each and every one. Now they're on top of it and we take notes. So like whatever the city has recommended, I want to go like 5 steps ahead. Because you never know, anything can change every week. So whenever that happens, I have a log, I can show it to them, and we sanitize the restaurant every single day. But what I've done is just like we do pest control and stuff. I've hired a company. They come in once every week and they sanitize professionally. So this way I have a proper receipt. I can show them, hey, you know what? I'm taking all my precaution. This is not required. Plus I'm doing these things. So it kind of works out. And it sounds all proper and official, but price-wise too, it's not that much. It's kind of worth it. For the piece of paper, the receipt, I can show them, hey, you know what? I'm on top of my game. And of course, we want to mentally be secured and safe. That yes, we're doing everything possible in a hand.
Anything to take something off your plate, though, especially cleaning.
Yeah.
So going from, let's take it back, a couple of years. So going from one location to two, what were some of the major challenges and hurdles you had to go through there?
Well, I would say I had first started doing mobile catering. So my journey was from doing mobile catering, farmers markets. So that was a big jump from there to a location that helped out. So I guess I really was blessed to start from the hardest way, because catering is the hardest one, and farmers market and doing different events, that is the hardest way to start, because you learn a lot. And then from there, I did the first one. I was like, whoa, this is like easy peasy compared to my first struggle. But from that, now this one, yes, because I did know the game in a way, I didn't understand that, but there were many tweaks. So I would say definitely getting better. Now, for example, for the next one, I'm all prepared and ready. So I've two ways, like I went to two different schools to learn. So third one, definitely now I know what more I should look for.
Next one, huh? When is that next one? What do you already have that kind of in the plan? Or are you kind of waiting to see what happens with this crazy virus?
No, the ideas keep on popping too. With the ghost kitchens and everything. There's so, and then being an entrepreneur at the same time chef, your creativity. It's like, oh man, what can I do?
Mm-hmm.
So there's so many different pizza styles that I really want to introduce and come up with, which I know people will love, and kind of cater to that crowd. So you never know. I don't want to say never, but maybe something will come up. The right opportunity comes in, then I just want to jump for it. So I'm trying my best to be ready for it. You never know when. So if that comes in, we'll do it. Other than that, I'm very happy with these two, and try to. There's much more we can do out of just these two. So I'm trying to focus on those things. Yeah.
You mentioned your that chef's hat you wear, and you are probably one of the most creative, inspiring chefs in the business, making these brilliant, beautiful pizzas that are just, I look at like some of your pies and they just have such unique ingredients. Kind of tell me about your menu and just how you approach these combinations.
I was really blessed to be in a mixed family myself, right? So my mom would cook pasta, Indian curry, and hummus on the same dining table. That's how I grew up. So I didn't know that there are mentally, like, there are different cuisines and stuff. When I came to US, I'm like, oh, hold on, really? You can't mix them? Why? Why not take the best from different countries and make it like, put it on a pizza, make it like a painting? Why can't we do that? Because it does match. So I said, okay, so this is something which I have. And I want to showcase that on the food. And I really take, for me, what's really close to me, instead of when people say, oh yeah, your pizza is great, it's the best. No, that doesn't, make me happy. Unless until they say, oh yeah, your food reminds me of my grandmother's cooking. And now this gentleman is a Korean gentleman. So I'm like, yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Because I have a pizza named Bulgogi Gangnam Style, and when they tried that, I was like, whoa, then I have a Turkish pizza. So the inspiration comes from really, because definitely the flavors are beautiful everywhere, all around the world, and nobody can deny that. So why just stick to one style, right? Why not pick up the best from different countries, then put it on the painting, like a canvas on a pizza? So I really want to give it to their tradition, compliment and respect their craft, their way, and then let them enjoy it. For example, I have some pizzas. I have a pizza named Al Chapo, flavor that is hard to capture. This was the time when Chapo was running around. Nobody could catch him.
That's amazing.
so this was one of the pizzas, because my city is Sun Valley. I look Hispanic, but I don't speak Spanish. So they were like, Ali, how are you going to make it here? I was like, no, food is like music, And once people try it, they'll fall in love with it. Like, I love the song Gasolina. I don't know anything they're saying. I keep on, banging my head. Remember the old one? Gasolina, that one.
Yeah.
So I was like, same way, my food, once people try it, they'll fall in love with it. So I had to come up with something so I can impress the local crowd, the community there, the Hispanics, the Latinos. So because they would come in, they're like, Istanbul, what's that? Bombay tikka masala, whoa, they would get scared, right? As soon as they would come down to Al Chapo, they're like, oh, I know this brother, I know this guy, let me get that pizza. And they would get a smile on their face, they would try them, then they start getting the concept. Next thing you know, they're trying different countries, and they're like traveling the world through our vision. And so that's my inspiration.
So is that what brought you into the pizza game? Is like, that canvas, like you said, is that, was that the best route? You wanted to go into food, was pizza, is that the reason why? Because if you could put all these flavors on it?
Yeah, kind of too, buddy. But also, if you notice, everything I'm serving is halal. and that's hardcore Zabiya certified halal, which is extremely difficult to do. For example, my pepperoni, my chorizo is halal. That means it's all beef, so no pork product, no alcohol.
Mhm.
Even in the food or serving wise, of course I cannot do it. But yeah, so uh, uh, to answer your question, to when I started, for me to having a juicy burger halal, I would drive like an hour and a half because there are not many locations. And any you find halal is just Mediterranean, Indian, Pakistani. You get the same stuff, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can have Italian food, which happen to be halal. So my main focus was respecting the real craft, which happens to be halal. So even today, 90% of my clientele are non-halal people. So they don't even know what that means. But people who know halal, they travel 3 hours with the huge families and they want to come and they go crazy. So this way they can try different foods, and everything all on a pizza. Yeah.
Wow.
So serve that. I said, there's a niche of people like me, they're super hardcore foodies. They won't just come in for cheese and pepperoni. They will come look for some different variety, and they will come in and try. And secondly, also, like all of us, sometimes we all eat these days. We all eat Thai food, Chinese food, Mexican. I mean, we crave those things, right? So why not serve all those things at the same time? And pizza, who doesn't like pizza? So let's say the wife wants something else, the husband, the kids wants all different ones, and when they sit together, there are like 5 different countries going on, and they try each other's slices. So that's really unique and beautiful for me to see that, and I enjoyed that a lot, and the people love it.
Hey everyone, it's Katie, art director at Pizza Today, here to interrupt your podcast with a short commercial break. Performance Food Service is proud to deliver high-quality products, innovative technology, and custom operational solutions to restaurants of all sizes across the country. The flagship division of Performance Food Group, with deep roots in the restaurant industry, Performance Food Service has been the exclusive distributor of the Roma family of brands for more than 65 years. This signature relationship has allowed Performance Food Service to become a leader in the pizza and Italian segment of food service nationwide. Figuring out how to do delivery right can be a daunting task, especially when it comes to third-party platforms, in-house delivery, contactless solutions, and POS functionality. Fortunately, the innovators at PDQ have developed the Delivery Toolkit app, a convenient single source that can measurably enhance all aspects of delivery while saving time, effort, and costs. Rooted in metrics, the multi-integrated PDQ Delivery Toolkit is a must-have resource for your store. Learn why at pdqdt.com or call 877-968-6430. That's 877-968-6430. And now, back to the slice.
Absolutely. With such a diverse menu like that, what constantly works really well? And then what have you tried that just people are like, nope, I know this is different, but no, I can't go here. What's worked and what hasn't?
I would say spice scares a lot of people, a lot, and especially is the I would say is the misunderstanding of the flavors. For example, especially with Indian food equals to spicy. Mexican food equals to beans. It's just stuck. So I have to explain to them. Spice means there are several different. Like my pizza, Bombay tikka masala, right? It looks like we have the sauce takes me 3 days to prepare. It looks red. So first impression, oh my god, what is that? Sriracha? It should be spice. So it's the subconscious mind, right? So that's the look. So I have to kind of calm them down. So spice doesn't mean just chili spice. But there are many different spices, and then the flavor and everything. So I have to kind of push them a little. But once they try it, they're like, oh my god, yeah, and they love it. So the spices. Whenever I'm designing something, I have to be very careful that it's not shouting out, "I'm spicy." No, and even if it is. I name it very scary. Like I have a pizza, I use barbecue. I call it all fired up. That means beware,
Yeah.
And Al Chapo is designed to be spicy. So if anybody walks in, they're like, hey, can I have Al Chapo with no spice? Sorry, it doesn't exist because it's not me. Don't hate me. The city I'm inspiring by, that's how they enjoy it. So
Yeah.
I want to respect them. They're like, oh, I got it, So in that way, they can try many other pizzas.
Is the Pasadena market more mild than the Sun Valley market?
Super. Pasadena is a totally different world. It's like a little ball, and they're so proud to be from Pasadena, and they don't know LA. Now, maybe me, I was like, great, we got awarded here the best entrepreneur of the year by America City and all that good stuff. Over there is like zero. It's zero credit. It's like, yeah, you might be Al Pacino there, but over here you got an audition. I was like, what? But now it's stepping up, and now they're trying it, and they're very scared to try something new. compared to my friends over here in Sun Valley, which I was surprised. So over here, they're very scared to try something new. But once you get them in, and then now there's a catch. Once you get them in, they try let's say the margarita, right? And God bless, it is unbelievable, right? So when they try it, they're like, oh my God, this is it. I don't want to try anything else. That's what they order again and again. I was like, no way. I have like 59 more for you to go, So you have to break them apart. So there's a rule. Whenever they see me, they always like, man, he's going to make me try. I was like, nah, the pizza, and our rule is the pizza is on us until you fall in love with it. I'm not just happy for you to like it. You're going to fall in love with it.
I think that you are probably one of the best operators that I've seen with using review sites and media exposure to enhance your presence in your area. Can you talk about how are you able to do that so well?
It's a blessing, really. I get that question a lot whenever people invite me. I wish I would say, oh, you know what, do this, this, and this, and magic happens. In my scenario, I'm one of those guys. I always want to. This is what I noticed about myself. If I look myself as a third person, what do I do? Is I always go against the waves. I always want to do the most difficult thing first, like with the oven too. So I went to Napoli, I studied, I came back, I built my own oven, and the first one cracked, the second one cracked. I never knew how to do it. The third one was good. I put it on wheels. So God bless, I had budget enough. I could buy a brand new one myself, like a mobile oven, like majority of our friends do. But I said no. The reason behind that was then I know how to maintain this, and nobody can trick me, nobody can fool me, So anything goes wrong, I can fix it. So yes, things went wrong, but I would fix it. And the next day I have a catering gig, overnight I would fix things. So this was my mental vision that no, once I have the game in my control, I cannot stop. So with the media, I really believe in this, that you have to raise your caliber so high that they get attracted to you. And you cannot run after them. So it's like money too, So you keep on following your passion and raise it so high that they're forced to follow you. Recently, one of the top 3 real estate guy in California, they normally make videos. He wanted to get into it, and so they would use our name. And which is so cool. They're like, our city, Sun Valley, is not as popular for real estate and stuff, because so they're like, oh yeah, just a block away from 786 degrees, and that's the biggest attraction on the real estate sale thing. I'm like, whoa, that's what's up. So that started happening. So they come to you when the people probably let them know, hey, you know what, these are the people, and people have the voice. So you're good, you're bad, you win an award. I don't. In a way, of course, I care about it, but I always try to look for how I can be their favorite. So I really get the feeling out of if somebody says, oh, you're my favorite place, because I myself have like 7 to 12 different favorite pizzerias. Forget about other food. And so it's not just mine is the best. No. But I want to be the favorite, I want to do everything possible. So the guest feels, yeah, this is my place. That this is, I want to show that off, and to their friends, and when they try it, they fall in love with it. And I guess the media sees it too. And Yelp has been great, because when I started our location, nobody even knows about it. So Yelp was, I guess, just building up, and I didn't even know about it. A customer made it for us. Everything, even Instagram, I say, I'm not a techie guy. So they built it for us, but now you got to learn, same thing. Now and then that started getting people in, and people started putting in reviews, and it's like, this is different, you have to go there. And then it's been a blessing then. So yeah, and Yelp just sent us a letter saying that we got about 2,100 something 5 stars, which makes us the highest pizzeria in the nation and one of the highest restaurants in California.
Wow.
For me, it's like, oh, that's a blessing. And also, a lot of people say, hey, one time you get lucky, what are you gonna do the second time? So, and Pasadena, you guys already know how scared I was, but God bless, over there we are close to about 200 and close to 300 5 stars. So it's not just one shot deal, So that's what makes me happy too. And it's a challenge for myself. Hey, you can get lucky once, but what are you going to do over here? And try to do the same thing. So it works. Same thing over there. Just keep on putting in. It might take a little longer, but at the end, it comes back. And it comes back tenfold. Yeah, it's a different way of thinking. And also with COVID and everything happening, everybody's like me. It's like, oh, of course, they got to be secured. There's a limited amount of customers coming in, limited sales. So they got to take care of ourselves. We flipped the game. So yes, we would do donations and charity and all that good stuff. Like all my pizza brothers, everybody does it, right? But this time I tripled it up, not even doubled. So I'm like, no, if you know anybody close to your like senior citizen or whatever, the pizza's on us. All I want help is when you buy your pizzas, let us know so we can make couple for them. So what you do is you just help us go and deliver it to them. They might not even know who paid for it or it's from us. Doesn't matter. So this way, we want to do this blessing and you can be part of us in this kind gesture or whatever. So oh yeah, that people loved it. So they're not spending any money. All they're doing is physically knocking on the door, just putting on the porch and walking away, and the surprise on the face is unbelievable. So we started doing that, and then even with the fires over here and now the Armenia thing. So anything happening, we want to be the first ones to come back and give. And that could be my marketing budget. If you were asking me, what do I do? And then in return, oh yeah, they come back again. They remember that who was there when they were going down, who was there when they were hurting. And we want to show them that we were there. And pizza is like balloons because balloons make you happy, And I feel our pizza, we are blessed to be in a business. Pizza makes people happy. So it won't happen that somebody's sad. They're going to be like, oh yeah, let's have pizza. No, it's always going to be like, hey, let's have pizza to celebrate. It's a happy occasion. If not, they look at the pizza, they get happy. So if God has blessed us with something so beautiful to serve, take advantage of it and make as many people happy as possible. And that's the blessing that comes back. That's my core belief.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I tell you what, I saw a story where one of your videos where, oh my gosh, you had me teary-eyed about like you're delivering pizzas to the homeless in your area. And I know that's a huge problem there in Los Angeles County. So can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing with that area?
Yeah. And, homelessness is so sad and it's everywhere, right? And of course, we all know that, yes, what happens is if they're in the neighborhood, if you, let's say, give them free food, that's the worst way you can do it, because it's like giving birds, seeds, because next thing you know, you're training the bird to come over here and then get the food. That's the wrong way. So what you want to do is I want to make them empowered enough that they can probably get a job. I want to make them stronger enough that they can probably, I give them jobs, or, hey, clean this, clean that, clean this wall, or this is my pressure washer, go clean it. I'm going to get you the meal, lunch, dinner, and plus some money in your pocket too. Hey, clean my backyard, whatever. So this way they feel, you know what, I'm not just going to get it free. They have to work for it, something like that. And then because everybody's down, but because if you just keep on giving free stuff, they're like, aha, I get free stuff here, so they don't want to move. And next thing you know, it's your establishment. And next thing you know, all your paying customers are like, whoa, I'm scared to go there because they're like 7 homeless. They're coming to you asking for money, panhandling and stuff. I'm totally against that, But the deal is they have to work for it. And the word got out that that's how I deal with it. And even though if I'm giving them something, they have to do something good. And I don't know, in my humble way, in a little way, I'm trying to make it different step by step. And since you asked about that video, you liked it. The video too, I didn't pay a single penny, nothing at all. So this gentleman approached me and said, hey, I'm thinking about this idea. I know you guys already do it, and I know that for a fact. I want to make a video for you. I'm like, yeah, whatever, make a video. Perfect. What do you want from me? You want me to support? He said, no. I just want your time and just tell me exactly what you guys do. We did it. Next thing you know, he's like, here's your gift. I'm like, what? Because you guys are doing all this. Let me give you back. And then in fact, there was a charity huge event. He even submitted that and he won awards for that. I'm like, whoa, that's all, so can I use it on the website? He's like, yeah, absolutely. You have to put it on. I was like, cool. It came out so beautiful. Then I promised him, this time you didn't take any money, but next time if I hire somebody, it's going to be you. Oh, he loved it. And we hired him after that. So.
Man, you have such a good, positive energy. Ollie, it's great.
The world
thank you
needs
so
about
much.
1 billion more of you right now.
Yeah,
with all
exactly.
the positive energy you have.
Exactly. As let's go out on a really positive note. What do you have to help inspire those other operators out there that are just struggling right now? What do you have to say to them to kind of get them pepped back up?
I would say believe in yourself. To remember the times why we started in this jungle of pizza, right? So there must be a little reason. Maybe for your little baby girl, maybe for the little boy, your wife, your parents. There must be some reason what really took the jump, because it is. Think about it this way: we are the business people. We are the people. There are very, very few of us who think out of the box, right? So get back to the core. Like, in other words, why did you fall in love with it at the first place? Who told you to go and take all this hassle? And you have like 15, 20 employees or more. Some of our friends have like hundreds, 200-300. Take care of them and their family. Who told us to take that stress? Nobody, right? So we did it because we love it. So at the same time, believe in your product, believe in yourself, always try to be a better version of myself. That's my aim, my goal. So that's what I do. And then remember those things. And this will go away. Just like the bad employee, goes away and we laugh at it. Just like the evil customer, I call them, they come and go. So these bad days will go. All you have to do is just believe in yourself and stay strong. And that's it. It will go away. And I can feel it. It is going away. And then if you're just standing there doing nothing, just strong, then it's like, come on, baby, talk to us, because if you look around on the left, there's no other restaurants. On the right, there's no other restaurants. Sadly, so sad, but you're the only one surviving. So, and one interesting thing which happened, I have to share. For example, for the staff, like the employees, and for the community people, there was a time they would think a small business is like a used car salesman kind of thing, very negative, right? So businessmen mean, these guys are the millionaires, they're ripping the poor employees off, and it was very, very negative. So in a weird way, the way I look at it, with all this happening, it's all of a sudden got a very positive note to it. Like, oh my God, the small business is saving people, which is true. We never, but we never got that focus in that how much we are important for the community. Now, in my own team, some of them wives are working for school, and the schools are closed. What are they going to do? Even though they cannot do anything, and they're stuck at home. So only one little pay from a pizza man, they're surviving. So all of a sudden, we were like, wow, if we wouldn't be there, they wouldn't be. And they're looking at their family, friends, everybody's losing jobs. So who's helping them? It's the little business. So now there's a little emotional connection to it, and the self-reflection and the entitlement of people is going away slowly. Which is really important. And for all my brothers and sisters in the pizza world who are struggling a little now, think about it as a test. Just hang in tight, and the people will come back, and survival mode, and then we all are together, And I'm all open. You can reach me through phone, Facebook. If there's anything you feel I can do to support, let me know. I call everybody, so I know. So if anybody wants any help, please call me, because that's what we're all about, right? So,
and that's what the pizza industry is all about. I mean, getting together, sharing ideas, and it's pretty great.
Totally. I have zero ego, and I'm not shy of anybody. I'm going to call somebody and ask for help who just got in the business for 2 months. I'm like, dude, you got to help me. It's like, Ali, you? It's like, yeah, me. Because there's no shame. Who cares? Because we got to support each other. We got to take each other and elevate each other to the next level. Our competition is are the other people. The other fast food restaurants, not each other. We are brotherhood. So.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, you're an absolute inspiration, man. It's been so nice talking to you today. I feel a whole lot better about life now than I did 40 minutes ago. So thank you.
You've kind of made my afternoon. I'm just very stress-free right now. That's great. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, Ali, and can't wait to see what happens next with maybe a third restaurant or
hope
what's
to see
next.
It's been a blessing, guys.
And we'll see you at Expo next year.